Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm in the process of editing like 2 weeks worth of videos, and I've already had to scrap 2 videos because one of them was meant to come out yesterday, and I don't really want to upload it in like 2 weeks time because otherwise it just doesn't make sense. The old me would have done that, but I'm just like, no, it physically won't make sense. And the other one I'm having to maybe to record this video to then scrap the other one because it's meant to come out tomorrow, which for me is the 14th of October. It's the 13th today, and basically my phone hit film can't support the videos directly from my phone. So if I put them from Google Photos, download them onto my computer, and I upload them to hit film, it won't work. So what I've got to do now is I've got to upload everything to YouTube or Google Drive, download it like that, and then put it into HitFilm, which is frustrating because it now means I've got another step. Because before, because obviously I've got Google Pixel 6, which means it uploads to Google Photos automatically. All I've got to do then is download it, which takes like 10 minutes, and I can just put it to HitFilm. Problem sorted. But no, of course it's a complication to everything. I've now got to put another step into it like I did before. So it's a bit annoying because most of the videos from Legoland are on this phone. Luckily, they're not long. I think the longest one's like 2 minutes, if that. Yeah. So it shouldn't take long. Obviously, stuff like the car vlog, which is like 30 minutes long, that takes about 45 minutes to upload. But then it takes 45 minutes to download, so that's an hour and a half. But then I've got to edit it, which then can take 20 minutes. I've then got to export it, which could take 45 minutes. And then I've got to upload it again, which takes another 45 minutes. So this 20-minute car vlog will take about 3 hours to actually upload to YouTube, which is not what we want. So I'm probably going to start doing car vlogs more on my days off. Maybe I'll go to shops or something. Just like a 10-15 minute car vlog. It's not too long. Makes it a bit easier. And then, because I'm alone just on my computer, sorting it all out, I've got all the stuff sorted for like next week. That's all sorted. I've literally just got to do the Legoland video really in this one, but I need to pop to the car to get the SD card on my dash cam, because all my dash cam footage, obviously driving to London and back, is on there. And yeah, so this video is actually being recorded after, because Hiccup went to surgery a few days ago, but I won't go into that because that's in the video next week. But yeah, he's doing well, bless him. I've got to give him some medication, which he don't like, so I've just had to put it with his food because that's the only thing I can do. I'm not gonna pick him up, stress him out, give him a heart attack when he's healing. I don't want to cause him more stress or more pain. So, but I couldn't do it till like 11:20 yesterday in the morning. But then, because it took me a while to try and give him the medication, eventually I just put in this food. It got to like 11:45, which now means, well, and his medication needs to be taken twice a day, every 12 hours. Which means now we can't go to bed till about 11:45 at night to give him his medication. So I fucked up that one before us, so I fucked us over. Luckily tomorrow I'm on a closing shift, so it's not too bad. Like, I've got to be home. I'm gonna be home by like 11:30 anyway, so it won't have any effect. Whereas yesterday I finished at 8:30. I was meant to finish at 11, but basically they did a bit of a boo boo, put an extra person on a close, which is me. But I was like, I'll just go home at 8:30. Makes it easier rather than stay. I'm now happy with that. So, well, I asked if I can go home at 8:30, and they're like, yeah, that's fine. So that was all sorted. And also my second lightsaber came yesterday. I don't know if yeah, so basically on Halloween I'm gonna dress up as a Jedi for work, and I've not actually asked yet. We usually dress up, but yeah, this is My lightsaber is now touching the floor, so if I quickly just get my phone in a better position. This is my lightsaber. It's a big one. I'm not going to turn it on because it does scare Hiccup, so I'm not going to stress him out. No, to the end of the week, I'm trying to be as nice as possible to him. Try to be, anyway. But yes, so I need to tidy up in here a little bit, to be honest, because it's a bit messy. I've got some presents down there here I need to wrap up for parents and all that. So, because I've got Christmas and birthdays. So I've got like half the people I've got to buy Christmas presents for have their birthdays around the same time. That's what I thought. I actually need to buy Dylan's Christmas present. I was like, I'm nearly done Christmas. Realised I've still got to buy Dylan something. I've got to buy him a birthday present. But I didn't forget about his birthday present. I only forgot about Christmas. So I'm going to do that next payday. Next payday, even if it's going to be a bit of a bad one, I'm just going to say sorry and get all the Christmas presents done. So it's literally October. Christmas is done for everyone other than my girlfriend. But then I've got November to get that sorted. I've no idea what I'm going to get. I've got a few ideas. Just means that my hours are starting to go up a little bit now because it's a bit quite busier. Not busier, but we've got bigger films like Black Adam coming out, and we've got La La Crocodile, which is a kids' film. And obviously, kids' films tend to do quite well. And then Black Adam will do quite well because it's Dwayne Johnson. So all ages watch him because it's Dwayne. You know, and it's a superhero movie. Action, people will watch it. And obviously next month we've got Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, which is November. That will be busy. Because people will become they'll come out of respect for Chadwick Boseman. Because obviously, unfortunately he's passed, and it's still like his legacy sort of thing. He's not in the film, but I imagine he's not in the film. It'd be very disrespectful if he was, in my opinion. So it'd be sort of nice to see that tribute, see what I do, like tribute wise for him. And yeah, it'll be. So I reckon that'll be really busy. But then December we've got Avatar, Shazam 2. The rest of the year is literally I'll be getting hours. Hopefully, so like 4 days a week at least, which is quite nice. 4 days I could survive on. I could survive on 4 days, have a little bit of money left over when I was paying bills. I mean, I've had like 3 days this week, and to be honest, I might have a bit of money to spend, which might be a bit more. I should be putting money away, but I'd rather get Christmas done first because that's a massive stress in the back of my head. Because obviously with the government stuff I've got going on, which I'll explain more next week in my videos. I've got to do all that. Yes, a bit difficult. So obviously I've got that in the back of my head. I'm obviously trying to do birthdays and Christmas. It's basically causing a lot of stress. But I'd say I'm over halfway done. Like, I've literally, as I said, I've only got, well, Christmas wise, I've only got Dylan, my girlfriend left. I've got birthday wise, I've got one birthday done. I've got about 4 or 5 left to do. I've got four birthdays left. But birthdays to me, I could buy something for a £5 online, and that's a birthday present. I'll spend like no more than £15 on a birthday present for each person. Now I've just got to find something for Dylan for Christmas. Dylan's probably one of the hardest people to buy for. Just in my family, I could just buy like alcohol or something like that. I could buy Dylan the same, but it's not the same, you know. My girlfriend, I could just buy, something random. Like yesterday, most people treat their woman to flowers. I treat her to Fall Guys plushes. I'm not even joking. Like yesterday, because I was in a very foul mood Tuesday, and I sort of snapped a bit of time. I felt bad, so I brought a Fall Guys plush. They cost more than flowers, okay? So that's actually worth more than flowers. Yes, so that I've got to do that. I've got to figure out all Christmas and everything. I'm actually going to look online today. I'm actually going to go on my computer, sit down, and figure out what I'm going to buy for everyone and how much it's going to cost. And it's just so I know how much money I've got to put aside. Because I've also got, like, Prime Meal next, like, the week after next. So I've also got to put a few money aside for that. And yes, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Yeah, but oh, I've sorted it all out. I'll sort it all out. It's not the end of the world. But then I'm not going to buy myself anything because obviously I know Christmas is like 2 months. I know it sounds bad. I'm talking about Christmas already, but it's only it's only it's 2 months away, which I know 2 months is a while. But when it comes to money wise, we look think of it in paydays. For me, because I get paid every 2 weeks, that's 4 paydays, maybe five at a push. I've still got bills to pay. And when you think it financially, it's like, yeah, I need to start now. So, and obviously, I've just had a holiday, so it's like I wanted to wait till after a holiday to start Christmas because obviously it just makes sense. Have money for holiday, then obviously you don't stress about that, so you can have a bit of fun. But the day after, we're like, we've still got a bit of money, so we just do Christmas. We're like, yeah, and that's all out. And yeah, because we're doing just some basic stuff this year, like hampers for everyone, because it just makes it easier. Obviously, we're in a cost of living crisis. Money's. I know we're not paying bills like now. We're still paying bills, but it just makes it a bit easier. So, because I don't want to fill up people's houses, because obviously people have stuff. Like people have things, valuables like me. I have Lego Ryan Reynolds, Lego Funko Pops, Teddy's Funko Pops, and yeah, we 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 don't look at that. That's a hole in the wardrobe caused by me in a moment of anger. We don't go there, and do not worry. Hiccup was not in the room at the time. He is fine. I do regret that. That's the only part of the incident I had. I regret. No one got hurt. I didn't even get hurt, so it's good. Just all will be explained next week. Suspense. I'm leaving like a week. It's like a find out next week on Coronation Street. Oh, I've got a spot sort of right there, sort of like where my trousers. Like wait, also you got like the rim on your trousers. I've got a spot right at the back. And sort of like it's digging into the trousers. The trousers are digging into it. I'm just like so itchy. But obviously I can't walk around with no trousers on because that's a bit weird. But yeah, so one thing also I want to get done. I think I've mentioned it in the video recorded for next week. It's so confusing doing videos like this. Obviously, we've got other stuff sorted. I don't know if well, obviously we've built the UCS Millennium Falcon now, which I've shown off in that video, but I could show off in this one, but then it sort of counteracts that one, and yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not complicate things. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do is, well, I've got to sort that stuff out because obviously I've got to move the TV, to then move the Millennium Falcon, and it's a lot of stuff I've got to do. So I'm thinking of buying the bracket for that, the payday after next, because that then means because we've also got a Lego helicarrier as well. They were given to us, so we've got to build. I want to build that at some point, ideally before Christmas, because that means I can then free up this bottom shelf here. Because by the end of next year, I want to have my Marvel Funko Pop collection completely up to date. By that I mean I want to have I've got all the main characters, like Ant-Man, Iron Man, all them. I'm now working on the side characters and the villains. But how I'm doing it, rather than sporadically buying one, is I am buying like sort of one at a time. So basically, I'm working on the Black Panther line. It's like I've just brought Okoye. She's coming the next few days, hopefully, and then the only thing what person I need then is Claw. But then that's my black, and I might rebuy Killmonger because I like the one I've got, but it's not the nicest one I could get. So that's like 3 Funko Pops I've got to buy. Well, two more now. So if I buy both of them, that's my Black Panther line done. I'll then focus on something else. I think I've pretty much completed my Spider-Man one now because I brought MJ Ned a few weeks ago before my holiday. So that's that one done. I don't really need many more from that. But then Iron Man, there's not really many more from that. Captain America, I've got Bucky. there's not many, like, there's not actually that many more in need. Like, in terms of like, Infinity War, like the Children of Thanos, they'll probably be my next ones because that's like a big one I can then tick off. Then other than that, it's just I don't think there's many more. To us, like Guardians of the Galaxy, have got like Yondu, Nebula. That's about it. So I've got Guardians of the Galaxy, a few Black Panther, a few Infinity War. I've got all the. Oh, I'm buying all the ones I want from like current ones at the moment. It's like I've brought all the ones for Moon Knight. I've brought all the ones for Miss Marvel. I've brought all of them for Thor. Also, I re-brought Thor. Oh, War Machine's fallen over a little bit. Need to stand him up. But yeah, I need to. I re-brought Thor just because I didn't really like the one I had. I brought it because I didn't have a Thor, but then looking at it, like I got it home and got out of the box, like, I don't really like this. But I want to wait for obviously a Thor of long hair because he's usually got long hair in the MCU movies, besides Infinity War and Ragnarok. So I want to get that changed. So I brought the one from Love Thunder because it grew on me, but I didn't realise that it also had a life size one on the goat bow as well. So I've technically got like 2 or 3 Thors now. And, oh no, Ant Man's fallen off Anthony. I'll sort him out in a bit. Yeah, I've got sort of that out. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video here because I am rambling. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time. See ya!